So it has been a few weeks now since we fostered our last dog, but finally on Saturday, today is Thursday, on Saturday we are going to go and get our brand new foster dog. It all kind of happened last minute. We did see one on the Facebook page and we were like, oh well, you know, the garden is sorted. The last dog that we were going to be dog sitting didn't come, and so we were like, well, you know, we'll put our name down for a dog that had been on the page for a day or so. And within like four minutes of us saying that we were available, it was organised. We were having Harry. We are meeting at a pub somewhere. Don't ask me where. Ben was the one who sorted it. It's about an hour and a half away, so yeah. Except that currently my lounge is a tip because I decided on this week to be the week that I sorted through some of my craft stuff. So I got started, I did a few boxes of craft stuff, but now I'm going to pack it all back up together again and put it away so that the lounge is dog friendly. Oh dear. However, we're looking forward to it. So it is that time again when we are off down the motorway to pick up another doggy dog. His name is Harry and he is a 7-year-old Springer Spaniel. Here we go again. Hello.
Certainly a Springer.
Yeah. Hello. No, look at you.
He shouldn't bark at all.
Oh, really?
I don't know what the barking was about. He sort of got a little bit excited and squealed a bit, but he didn't bark. He's so good.
Yeah, Harry. You getting in then, Harry? Come on up, up.
That's it. Good. Halfway. Go on. In.
Not quite sure.
Go on. You're halfway in. Come on.
Come on, you're a spaniel. It's not even high.
Jump. There you go.
Wow. That was the least dramatic jump into a car ever.
Clips on the other side.
That's a very fluffy bed, isn't it?
It's a very fluffy bed.
Well, we are in the car and we are en route back home. We were told the dog would bark a lot, but Harry seems to be nice and quiet. You're fine, aren't you, Harry? It is Saturday evening, I am back in the office and I am ready to make a video about Harry. We picked him up today, we had a good day. Left a little bit late, which is normal for us. When we got there, turned out that he was perfect in the car. We were a little bit worried that it was going to be a bit noisy because apparently that's what it was like, but he didn't make a peep for us today, which was good. And yeah, so I had a nice chat with another lady from Spaniel Aid. It's always nice when we do these the swaps when someone else goes and picks up the dog and then we get it like halfway wherever it is, because we do get to meet the other fosterers, and it's you know, slowly faces and names come together. We went to the pub for some lunch because it's like an hour and a half away, and so it was like, oh, we're quite hungry. And it was great. He was fine. He loved it. He loved to have people come over and say hello to him. There it is, the smoking dog. Okay.
Good boy.
Well done.
It's like it really is.
He was watching for you the whole time you went to the loo.
Hey.
Well, I've been here a little while, but it's finally sitting down. He is very much interested in seeing all the people around him now. And oddly enough, has wanted to get to most of the dogs as well. Down.
Be quiet.
Yeah, and then we went for a walk in a beautiful park, not far from there.
You have arrived.
He is a puller. He is absolutely a puller. Okay.
I haven't got it now. Drive home.
Oh my life, this dog. Oh my life. Harry.
It's stinging nails.
And he's
I
in.
guess we're in. Harry. Nowhere to go, buddy. Come on.
Harry.
This way.
Here.
Don't go that way. This way. This way.
I would say that on lead, he doesn't know his name. So apparently his recall is brilliant off lead, which obviously we don't know yet because we can't have him off lead. But on lead, he just doesn't listen to you. He will not be distracted. So I think we need to work on that, and we need to work on his pulling. He pulls so much. I mean, he's a Springer Spaniel. They do tend to pull quite a lot. But yeah, I think we need to work on that. But otherwise, all looks promising. Probably the only issue that we've come across so far is that he is a bit reactive, in that he doesn't like dogs coming up to him to smell him. He did come with a muzzle, so I'm assuming that when we have him off lead, we will have to walk with a muzzle. Other than that, he seems to be doing well. So we're looking forward to the next few days. Super glad that it's a bank holiday weekend because we've got loads of time to spend with him. Had a little bit of a play this evening. He is adorable. And I think the best part was when I put his food down and he was all happy and he was panting away, and I put the food down and he just stopped and looked at me, and he had that look like he was guarding, and I was like, oh no, he's going to be a food guarder. And I mean, I'm like, I put his food down and stepped away and he's guarding his food, but actually, and then was like, well, maybe he needs to be told to eat. So we both said a few words and he went and ate. And I was like, and I looked on his paperwork and it does say actually he waits to eat his food until he's told. That's I think it's probably one of the first dogs that we've ever had come through either dog sitting or dog fostering, which, I mean, we're into the 30s, high 30s, 40s of dogs that we've dog sat and dog fostered over the years. Pretty sure this is the first one that waits to be told to eat. It's great.
Settled in okay.
I think you might have. Enjoying yourself there, Harry.
Regular season, 82 games played for teams this year for the first time in 3 years, and raised so much talk about Leafs having career seasons. Morgan Riley kind of slipping under the radar a little bit.
This.
Good night.
So it is the end. Oh, sorry, I just sneezed. It is the end of Saturday, end of day one. In his write-up, it said that he slept in the owner's bedroom, but in his own bed. Now, oh, I'm dropping it. Now his bed is over there on the floor. Not sure he's quite figured out that he's meant
Harry.
to be in his bed.
Harry.
But he seems quite
Harry.
happy to go to sleep. So, thoughts on the first day?
Well, he's very much a shadow. Follows you wherever you go. And he's quite lovely. He's just a bit iffy with some other dogs. But we'll get through that, won't we? Will we?
Obviously, it is just day one. So obviously there is going to be masses of improvement just because he gets used to us. To be fair, he's one of the quickest ones to have settled in. So I guess we'll see how it goes.
I think he has looked. He's looked at a lot of people to see. I think he's looking for his previous owner.
Yes, and from what I understand, his previous owners
Had him from a pup.
had him from a pup. So he's been with the same people for 7 years. Then a few weeks ago, one of his owners died. So there's been a lot of change, a lot of stuff going on in the house. And so obviously it's been unsettling anyway for him. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think this dog is going to go super quick because he so far doesn't seem to have any issues that would worry. So that's it. That is day one of Foster Harry. And Mr. Cow says good night. In a very Nepalese way. Night night. Night night. Night night. Good night. He's decided we're playing with Mr. Cow. So I'm trying to give it back to him. He just seems to look at me funny. Lovely. G'day. Thanks for that. Harry. Well, that was odd.